Whew, it's taken a while. Is that camera movement today? Hello, hello. Now, interestingly, I forgot to turn my microphone off on the break. But I was thinking, oh God, I hope I weren't talking to myself or anything. But I wasn't, I don't think. And funnily enough, oh, thank goodness, Jean. I'm so pleased because there were no messages. And I thought, oh, I don't know if it's actually working. But I don't want to do that thing. You know that thing where people do and they just sort of, they're really quiet, waiting for people to come in and it just looks really awkward. I didn't want to do that. So I thought, just talk. Hello there, Kathy. Hello there, Deborah. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Anne. Hello, hello, hello. Lovely, lovely gang. It's wonderful to have your company. Hello there, Arwen. Hello. I hope everybody's well. Hiya, Jackie. I hope it's lovely as well where you are. It's nice today up here. The other day we had everything. Did everybody have... in one day, gorgeous blue skies, hailstone, snow, rain. Oh my gosh. Facebook only just released you. Oh, Di, how very rude. Did it? So it's taken Facebook 3 minutes to actually start going. That's interesting, isn't it? Hello there, Sue. Now, hold on a minute. Who's that in the red? Rachel! Hi, Rachel! Hiya, Ali! Yay, hi, Mandy! That is interesting. So, Facebook were a bit slow. I wonder if YouTube is the same. Mind you, I know there is, from me, I know there is, when I go live, my hair, it's always like, it looks all right before I set off. And then I go live and it's like, oh, for goodness sake. Hello there, Joanne! Yeah, we had that too. Wasn't it mad, Vanessa? The weather, it was mad. And I kept listening and it was so windy as well. It was bonkers. Yes, yeah, heavy rain, bit of sunshine. Mad, wasn't it? It was one of them days where you had no idea what to put on. And walking the dogs was just miserable. And I did think, because like my mum's house, there's a golf course behind it. So I thought, oh, just walk them on golf today because it's just that bad. I thought there won't be any golfers out. There was golfers out in that weather. Bonkers. I must admit though, I actually like golf. I never thought I'd like golf. But me and my little nephew had a go. We did sneak onto the golf course. I don't know if I should say that, really. Really good fun. Yeah, we probably, his dad said you could get really done for that. Oh, they could take our ball off us. Anyway, is it cold today, Vanessa? Do you know what? Mind you, I did put double layer on and then got way too hot walking dogs. That was really good fun. I think it were extra fun doing the golf thing because we were being naughty. So I think that's why it were extra good fun. I know that's naughty and it leading him astray, but it were funny. I know, Vanessa, we were being rebellious. It were really funny. I know, leading him astray, but you know, it's good, clean fun. It's just a bit cheeky, that's all. Cheeky. It made me giggle. Hello there, Carol. I sometimes do share things and think, oh, sure, I don't know if I should be sharing that. Oh. Could be worse. All we were doing is getting some exercise and using a stick to hit a ball. Well, I mean, it was a golf stick thing. Club. Don't tell anyone. Too late. It's quite warm here. Oh, are we? I say I'm too warm now, but that's because I've overshared again, isn't it? It always warms me up, oversharing. Are you allowed to take him on holiday? Yes, we are, Di. We're allowed to take him on holiday this year. We've got a week away. We am really excited. Harmless naughtiness is always, it is, Lucy. It is. Being a bit cheeky and it was raining as well. We didn't do any harm at all, Vanessa. Yeah, we were very good. And like anywhere, you know, when you whack the course and you get the grassy bit, and we made sure we patted it back down again. It was really good fun. I think I enjoyed it more than him. But yeah, we are taking him away. Oh, I'm so excited as well. We're all 3 dogs, so it will be insane. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I tell you what though, he's growing up now, and it's really cute because like him and his little friends are being allowed to like play out on the bikes and stuff and go on adventures. So we won't be seeing him as much anyway. Not that we saw him much anyway, but it'll be even less now because obviously he's got his friends. But that's really nice. It's nice him going out with his little friends. It's like, oh, he's growing up. Pivot. Is that what we were doing, Deborah? The pivots? Were we popping back the pivots? Yes, that's what we were doing, replacing the pivots. That's what we were doing. We were replacing the pivots. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I never thought I'd like golf, but I absolutely loved it. I was rubbish, but loved it. Oh, we've a new foster dog. Large, overweight Labrador called Sally. She's on my lap at the moment. Oh, hiya, Sally. Hiya, Sally. Oh, Pat. I'm so pleased. Is she on a diet, Pat? Is that it? Is she on diets and walks? Good. I tell you what though, Labradors, they do put on weight easy, don't they? And they're greedy buggers, aren't they? Oh, but beautiful. She's strong as well. Because Labradors are strong, aren't they? Oh, I thought they were divots. Am I saying it right? I am saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. I mean, it almost sounds like it should be a swear word, doesn't it? Oh, you divot, doesn't it? It's a good word, is divot. It's a good word that sounds like if you say it punchy. Oh, you've got the... Oh, go and replace your divot. Anyway, darlings, on that note, shall I get on with some work? 7. Oh, Sebastian shooting up 7 now. Oh, Jean. Is it book day today? Oh, it's awful that growing up, it's just, stop growing up. But it's lovely. Like, seeing the person they're becoming. I mean, Charlie's becoming such a lovely boy. Such a lovely boy. Oh, I think we need a bit of fostering. You do, Lillian. I think I need a bit of fostering. I'll get that, Lillian. Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I have been fostered recently by so many people. Oh, Mark, there's all the stars. Look at that. That looks bright and fabulous, Mark. It looks so shiny and bright. I love that. Right. Okay. Yes, I've heard. See, I think that expression is yeah. Love to be fostered too. Well, that's it. We're just gonna all foster each other. The next challenge, a fostering challenge. We'll just send food parcels to each other. Right, let's do some work. So it's the launch. Hold on a sec. Slurp the coffee. The launch, the brand new launch of Zinski. Now, it's a small launch. I'm liking doing these small launches. Not saying we're always only going to do small launches. We're absolutely not. But I do like these small launches because I think they're cost effective. I don't think they're not too much. And I think that's quite a nice way, especially because there is so much stuff out there. And it also means we can still produce and create and share gorgeous artwork. I'm a massive fan of Zinski. Elena's just amazing. She's so amazing. She's such a nice lady. And she just told me actually this morning that that's it now. Her shop on Etsy is going to be closing where she does the digital downloads. So we're going to be the only place where you can get her artwork. How wonderful is that? She's retiring. She's having some. She's spending proper time with her hubby, which is lovely. I'm so pleased for her. And I tell you what, I mean, she's so lovely, and I adore her artwork. She's quirky. She's cool. It's just fabulous. So it is really, really exciting. So. We've just got 2 stamps from the wonderful Zinski, and then the other stamp is mine that's the next collection in the textures range. I'm building up the textures range. I want a full textures range because that's what I like. I love messing around with them. Stop launching stuff. Sorry, Di. But it's little, right? It's little. Oh, Di, which is good. Food poison wine have crisps in it. That's it, Dawn. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll think of something. Anyway, so I'm going to spin the camera to show you, but it is a little large. So all we've got are 3 A5 stamps. That's it. So it's not a big launch at all, and you've got a £10 saving on it if you're going for the bundle. So it's a decent saving, and there's only 3 stamps in it. Let me put our website up, and it's there on our website. Nice small little collection, our Sylvia, our lovely Sylvia, and I think that's really. And do you know, I think it's a nice way of going. As I say, I'm not promising we'll always do this, you know, but I do think it's nice to keep it a smaller level. And then what we're going to be doing is, like, during the month, we'll be bringing out a little sort of additional stamp or paper pad that goes with it, so we can dig that out and dig out all the stuff that maybe you've bought. Because this is why I want you to be able to dig out your other stuff, and this is why the little ones make sense. So let me show you before I keep waffling. I've not got the packaging yet because they're that new. So this is the first collection, but what I have done is stamp them out so you can see them. So your first gorgeous, quirky, fabulous little stamp, okay? So what you've got here, you've got our wonderful little characters. So we've got our ladies, and I love it. I love her umbrella skirt and her little birdcage skirt. You've got the key. I love this because that's a border. It's a main stamp. It's whatever you want it to be. I have taken the flower and done that separate. And I've also done a border that matches the nice, gorgeous, detailed heart, which is lovely. Free as a bird with a key, and then dance through the storm. And you can see she's so pretty. And it also looks like a bell, I think. I mean, if you wanted to, you could always chop her off and have just a little cage. Or, alternatively, you could take her and do a different dress. So it's one of those you can really play with, you know. It really does. It does allow you to really experiment with it. And obviously, at the background are all the texture stamps that are in this collection. The heart, love the heart. And I've done a range of just really plain, simple cards. That is so easy. That is so easy because all I've done is background, stamp the heart, colour it in, Bob's your uncle. But I really like that because it's really crisp and clear and clean. I think that's really lovely. I've done that one again with the background, and just that stamp. I really like that stamp though. I really like that. I think that's really cool and funky. It's just a really nice, cool stamp. And then this one. And that stamp, I've used those little bits for my border. And I think, again, there's loads of ways you could use these. I think they're really cute, and the little heart, and then our little umbrella girl. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. Love. So that's our first set of stamps. That's our lovely little ladies. Bear with, let me find my next one. Where's my board? Have I lost my board already? Bear with. I had it all next to me, all in order, and now I've lost my board. Hold on. Bear with. Have I done this? Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, I'll have to find my board because it's here, but I don't know where. So I'm going to show you this one because this is mine. I will find my board. Oh, that's annoying. How have I done this? I must have put it down, but upside down somewhere. Hold on. This is going to drive me insane. Wait a minute. Oh, it's there. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I cut it up then for a minute. I thought, oh no, I bet I've stamped on it and cut it up. It's okay. Right, next stamp set. Woohoo, I haven't cut it up. I had an awful feeling then because when I was prepping, I'd stamped this out, right? And when I were cutting her out, I thought I could see an image on back and I didn't look. Oh, anyway, it's okay. I haven't cut the board up. The next stamp set. So this is the little Toadstool house and I love it. She's such a good designer, isn't she? Lena's such a good designer and fabulous and quirky, and I just adore her images. I love this one. I love the flowers, and I love the little toadstool house with the little crown on it. I just think it's gorgeous. Obviously easy to cut out. I have fussy cut this one out and started colouring it in, so super easy to cut out. This is such a good stamp. That is such a handy stamp. It's one of those that I'll use tons, and I love the texture on it. It's such a good one. And then I love the flowers, you know, really cool, really quirky. There's not much room in this house, absolutely. And then let me show you. So some of the stamps that I've done with this one, again, super easy. So a gorgeous background, and then just stamping the lovely little flower, which as you can see, I mean, that has been a favourite. I love, obviously, the reason I've done these texture stamps is backgrounds, patterns. Love it, absolutely love it. But see, I did what I was doing with this. You'll notice that nearly these all backgrounds are nearly all blue, because all I were doing was stamping. So I were doing first generation, then second generation, and doing that means you're creating loads and loads of backgrounds at the same time, which allows you to layer. And that is actually just that little bit. So I haven't even used a full stamp. It's just that little bit, because I thought that were really cute. Just really cute on a really simple card, which I thought they were really pretty. Just really pretty, easy cards, but quite clean and crisp, which isn't like me, but I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy doing crisp, clean cards. And that's another in my little range. Aren't they pretty? Just with the 3 flowers, and then that background, and then that border, just to create that border. Really love it. I couldn't live in a house like that. Not much room. I know, right? However, if you had, I mean, toadstools, they grow quite prolifically, so you could have about 20 of them, you know, and have a different craft room. For like, one could be your stamping craft room, one could have all your paints in it, and you could just dash between all your craft rooms. It's really pretty, innit? I really love that. And then the last one is, of course, mine, which is the texture stamps. Now, these, of course, will mix and match with the circles that I've done previously. And it's one of those with texture stamps. There's a lot of texture stamps out there. There's a lot of texture stamps on the market. But I wanted my range of texture stamps because I want to use my stamp. So, obviously, you know. So that's what I've done there. So I've done the big backgrounds again. So we did the circle solids. I like a solid stamp, because a solid stamp allows you to do pick up detail. It allows you to create that background. So you've got something. It's an image to stamp into. So it's already creating that background for you to stamp into and overlay on. So that's what I wanted these for. And obviously I've used the stencil. I was prepping yesterday and just ended up, shall I show you? You know the stencil that came with the niche print one. I mean, I just got carried away doing 5 million backgrounds again. I've done more than that, but I don't know where they are. 5 million backgrounds. Lovely though, aren't they? And that's got the gold in from the... Oh, look at that. That's with the gold from the paint. Oh, anyway. Beautiful, innit? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, Sharon. I missed what's up, Sharon, but I hope you're feeling okay, my love. I'm so sorry. I've just seen people saying, oh, Sharon, but I haven't seen what's wrong, so I hope you're okay, my love. But isn't that cool? So the way that you're doing this is obviously building it up. What's lovely about these, you do your first generation, second generation, third generation, and that allows you to build and build and build. You know, that allows you to get all those different designs. And like this is your third generation, you know, like when you look at that, third generation, but it's that, I don't know if you remember, many moons ago, Hero Arts brought out a set of stamps, and they were solid stamps. They didn't have the cut in bits, so they're slightly different. And they used to call them shadow stamps. Does anybody remember? And shadow stamps, and they brought out shadow stamp ink, and the shadow stamp ink was just a very, very light ink, and the light ink did that. But you can do that because obviously you can do your first generation, second generation. So that's where for me, this sort of pattern building and creating that layer to stamp onto, that's where it began for me with the Hero Art shadow stamps. And obviously since then people have done this, you know, over and over, but I love it because it's patterns. So that's our brand new stamps, and that's it, just 3 stamp sets. As we say, what you will have, you can get all 3 stamp sets in a bundle if you wish, and that's where you'll get your £10 saving. Obviously, you know, it's up to you. If you've got a favourite, you can just get your favourite. The choice is yours. But that's our brand new release from our wonderful Zinski Art. Now, let's get crafting, because I want to obviously show you, first of all, just how cool they are. So, what we could do straight away is just take our beautiful stamps, and let's take our lovely lady and just show you how gorgeous they are at stamping. And what I was saying with this one, I mean, you've got a lot of different possibilities. The way you stamp into it, the way you cut it up, you know, you've got loads and loads of options how you decide to use this. So I've inked it up, got it using the good old VersaFine as ever, and then stamp, and it's gorgeous. I mean, such lovely detail, absolutely beautiful. And I really, with this, I really love the options, you know, and I love her little face. I love Zinski's faces though. I love her quirky characters. So that's our first stamp, okay? So dead easy, you can cut it out. Obviously you've got the extras in there. So straight away, let me find my other block that I thought I had in front of me, but I haven't. Oh, where have I put my favourite block? Do you have your favourite blocks? Favourite stamping blocks, and without it, it just feels like you just can't stamp anymore. There it is. It's my favourite. Well, I have a few favourites, even on the stamping blocks. But, so obviously, the gorgeous little key. Now, with something like this, straight away, that key, yes, it can be part of your image, or it's a background, isn't it? You know, it's a really nice little one for your gorgeous backgrounds. And then we've got free as a bird. So very easy. Very easy. No thinking, just stamping. Oops, my head. Careful, my head. Oh, thank you, Deborah. That's so lovely of you. See, so simple, right? It could be that simple, and then colour it in, gorgeous. It could be that easy. But let's take it one step further, just with the stamp sets, okay? And I will cut that out. These are the kind of things that are going to be either prep for hobby maker or, in homework packs. These are the kind of thing that do go in homework packs, all these stampy bits. And I like that. I like doing the stampy bits in homework packs. It'll be ages before you get another homework pack collection, though, I'll tell you. time. So that's one option. Now, another option, taking just our beautiful Zinski stamp. So what I'm going to do this time, let's look for a background that I've already done. Okay, so let's look for a cheeky bit of colour. That's nice. Cheeky bit of colour. Gorgeous. Do I want that one, or that's nice too. Might be a bit too bright, might that. But let's go. Oh, sorry, I'm doing that thing. Where I'm faffing about. Let's go with this one for now. Okay, and let's chop it down, because that's the beautiful stencil from our All and Create, the Sunshine, which is gorgeous. I'm going to take this though, because I like these backgrounds. And then let's take my little, there. So what I'm going to do is just start building up a scene. And I'm actually going to get my stamping platform. I'm not going to use the stamping platform, I'm going to use the foam mat on the back. Okay, so rather than, and I'm going to move my camera slightly. There we go, that's a bit better. There, that's better. Okay, yeah, you're going to have to put your glass. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm always doing the really brights these days, aren't I? I tell you what, Lucy, it is funny because, like, once upon a day, this would also have made me recoil in horror. But these days, I'm just like, oh, bring on the bright, bring on the bright. It's ridiculous. I've changed, Lucy. I'm a changed woman. I don't know what did it. There we go. I'm going to do that. Oh, I see immediately, I start thinking, I love that. I love these little wobbly lines. And that is just a messy background, you know. It's not, there's nothing going on that background. It's just literally cleaning my brayer is that background. I'm just going to clean my stamp on a piece of card because I knew there ink left on that. So let's clean that stamp. So just stamping. Okay, we're not doing anything fussy with this at all. We're just going to start stamping. So I'm going to take that stamp first of all. Because I, again, just love that. And I want this down the bottom. But it's part of the background. So, because it is part of the background, let's get it so it's not really heavy. Now, let me have a look what ink I'm going to use. I think I might go for archival, but let me just have a look. Sorry, I'm walking away from you. I'm going to have a look at that salon. So I'm going to go for that one in the archival. Okay, it's a really nice bright colour. The reason I'm using archival is because I can see, because I'm working on paint, my VersaFine clay, I can see that still isn't dry. If I'm doing too much of that, I'm going to get it all over me. It's going to take ages to dry. So it does mean if I do all of it in VersaFine clay, let me just see if I can block that. I'm going to end up smudging it, and I know I will. And I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm moving to archival for now. There you go. Yeah, Marlene is just, yeah, she's amazing at sharing colour and everything, isn't she? She's amazing. Now then, let's just squish this on here. And I do believe Zinski has helped Marlene in the past. I don't think I'm wrong with that. I think Zinski has given her advice and stuff. Now, with this stamp, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to chop that off. When I were doing this stamp, I didn't plan on doing this, but I am going to do. And I like doing this with my stamps because sometimes, okay, I could mask that off. Be very careful when you do this, because that is, if you do this, because that is rather close to that image. So what I really don't want to do is, you know, ruin this stamp. But I'm chopping it. There we go. Don't chop it at an angle. If you chop it at an angle, if you undercut your stamp, then your stamp won't stamp properly. So if you are going to do that, and it is funny because when I were doing this, when I saw, you know, when I were using Zinski's artwork, I just saw it as a full image. But now coming to use it, it's like, right, I want to chop that up. And I actually, see, because now I can have it as that little border. Ta-da! Like that, which I love. I love that. And you see, I think they'd look quite cool coming in from above as well. Just the little hearts. Just coming in from up here. I think they'll look really quite cool. Oh, still can't get the website to go through to check out this last week. Oh, Pat. Our Mandy, have you seen Pat's message there? She'll see you, Pat. That's interesting. Scream. Why are you screaming, Sue? Are you screaming at the website? Is the website being funny? Or is it? Or are you just screaming, Sue? Oh, I just want to go home. Oh, I hope you're all right, Sharon. Are you in hospital, Sharon? Sorry, I've completely missed the post. Right, now I'm going to take the other flower. So we've done the other flower head, and I've done this as a separate stamp. And this is going to be part of my background. How lovely is that? Looks like someone in the news sitting on the wall. Hold on a minute, Carol. Oh my gosh, I can see it. Carol, I love that. That's the bum. Oh, I love that, Carol. Yeah, it does. Now I can see that. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh no, Carol, that's all I can see now. Bottoms. Oh, Carol, that's hilarious. There's no way I saw that before. Yeah, it's loads of bottoms. Oh, that's brilliant. I wonder if Elena was thinking that when she drew it. That's ace. It's bums on seats. There we go. So I'm just, oh, thank you for helping our packs. I don't understand these things. The minute my emails aren't working, and I've just had to walk away from it for a few days because I wanted to smash things up. I'm really bad. I wonder, yeah. I thought bum. That's so funny. I thought bum at some but thought best not to say, oh, our Lillian. You know, you're with friends. We wouldn't have been offended because it's funny. I don't mind you seeing bums on seats. Now, with this, I'm pressing lightly. Because it's a detailed stamp, I'm not putting much pressure on because that means then I'll get all that gorgeous detail. And because it's a painted background as well, sometimes with a painted background your ink might move and I don't want that. So I'm going to use my little key as well. So at the minute, all I'm doing is creating a background. And all of these beautiful images work for backgrounds. I'm going to use another archival. So I'm going to use a pink this time. As I say, I'm using this because then I won't, I might not smudge. If I were using Versafine Clair because it's painted background, I would definitely be smudging by now. Definitely. So, popping these on like so. Now the beautiful Versafine Clair, I know the new colours are going, well, they are available or they're going to be available. I think we've listed them, but I think, I can't remember what we're up to on it. I think we've listed them, but it is extended at the minute because we're waiting for our stock. So they're not going to go out straight away. But theoretically, we should be getting those in any day now. So it is an extended, is that? Oh, I've got dirt. I wonder why that's black. Dirty ink pad. Dirty ink pad. Hospitals are, yeah. Yes, they are. They're very necessarily evil. I mean, thank goodness we have them, etc., etc. But, see, now this is a dirty ink pad. This is why you shouldn't do what I do. Oh, it's clean there. There, okay, that's a clean bit. Like that, okay. Right, I'm happy with my little keys. She says, one more key. I might just stamp over the top and I might do a bit of, because I quite like that. There, okay. It's interesting, isn't it, how far the ink will go. Hello, our lovely Rachel. Hello, lovely lady. The nice stamps, aren't they, RH? The nice stamps. I like them. And that's just making a messy, squidgy, inky, stampy background. I like messy, inky, stampy backgrounds because obviously you can build up on it. Oh my God, Rachel, is it your birthday today? Oh, Rachel, I'm so bad. Happy birthday, my love. Oh, Sylvia, thank you. Oh, Rachel, I haven't looked on our doodah today, our Facebook group today. Oh, happy birthday, Rachel. I didn't realise. I do apologise. Oh, I hope you're having a lovely day and it's all sunshine and gorgeous for you. Oh, our Rachel. Let me just get a bit of card. Let's put this on. Because as ever, as soon as you put a little bit of card, it changes it. Now, okay, I love this, but let's do another layer over the top of it. Now, one of my favourite things is obviously doing a background, then putting some over the top. Okay, because as you well know, hey, David, you're somewhere in the Atlantic. That's amazing. Whoop, whoop. Have we actually got them in the building, man? The first fine Claire's, because I am saying that, yeah, that we haven't got them quite in the building yet, but they will be going out. They've arrived in the country, I do believe, finally. So, I love this. Are you having a lovely, lovely time? Oh, Rizwana's in the building too. Hi, Rizwana. Oh, the gang. Are you having a lovely time, David? Is it amazing? Oh, I love seeing your photos pop up. So, what I want to do with this now, create a background, then obviously using a stencil over the top of it. And you know what I'm like, I love doing this because it's one of my favourite things. So, what kind of stencil? Now, we could actually bring in one of the old stencils because I do absolutely adore the Feeling Foxy stencil. However, I am going to use my circle stencil, my blobs, when I find it. I just need to find it because it's in one of my piles. Let me just find my pile with my stencil in it. Oh, everybody. I was organised this morning. Oh, there it is. I was that organised. I put it out of my way so I wouldn't lose it. Okay, so I'm using this one because, as I say, working over the top. That's my fun bit. Okay, so let's just move this and then decide what colour to work with over the top. So I'd like to use something quite bright again over the top of this. But let's have a see. So I might use, it's either bright or it's black or no, it's gonna be bright, I think. So what I want to do is let me go and get my paint. You all look at that for a second while I get my paint. Ha ha! Pineapples again. David's here with his pineapple chats. David and his pineapple chats. Let me just get my paints. Bear with, everybody. Bear with. Because I forgot to get my paints. I do apologise. So I'm using, because I'm working on a painted surface already, I'm going to use another painted surface. So because I'm already working on bright, I want to bring in a bright. I'm thinking, let's have a little look, see. So it's either going to be a blue, which is gorgeous, but no, it's going to be a pink. So bring in a pink over the top of this. Okay, so all that I'll do is, mind you, part of me wants to do a white over the top to knock it back. Part of me wants to do a pink over the top to brighten it. So we'll just do pink and see what it looks. The pampas grass. We had this chat the other day, didn't we, about your pineapples and your pampas grass. Oh, hilarious. I love it. See, David, you come back in the room. Has there been any, though? Have you actually seen any on any doors? That's what I want to know. Or is it just one of these that you see in papers, you know, and it's not really real? Or is it real? Have you like made sure you know who's in the cabin just so you can be like, oh, it's them, and have a giggle? Are you watching who goes in and out of the pineapple room? It's like when many moons ago now, I went to Korea. I was very, very lucky. And we stayed in this, they called it the Love Hotel because it was cheap. But the Love Hotel is where people, youngsters used, not youngsters, you know, teenagers used to hire out rooms. Well, I still young, you know, 20-odd-year-olds, because they weren't allowed to bring the partners home. So they used to rent out the rooms by the hour, and I had to use the telephone in the reception because it was before the days of mobiles and all that. So I used to use the, and oh my God, it was great because I could see who were like dropping the keys off and who were coming in just for an hour. It was great, so nosy. Right, now, look, oh, love that. Because again, layers. So you're starting to cut it up, you're starting to break up the layer, which I love. And I'm not finished with this yet, but let's pop that to one side to dry, because as ever, what we're gonna do is clean our stencil, because you know what it's like. We never, ever, ever just leave it as such. So let's get that. And really what I should have done with this is get one of my other backgrounds and started layering over the top with this, with the cleaning. Because I should do that more with these rather than just start a new page. And I do like it doing it the other way around as well. So stamping into that space now. I think that looks really cool as well. If you do want to get hold of that stencil, that of course is our lovely blobs one, which I've used a lot actually. I like the blob stencil. I haven't done a stencil this time. I have done a paper pad, but that's going to be coming out. It'll probably not next month, but the month after, because we'll do that now. We'll do the little add-ons. Now let's just give this a clean. I'm being good because I want to use white with it. So if I'm using a white, I'd better try and remove some of that pink, hadn't I? Let's do it with a cloth, because that would be better. My cloth do actually need a wash now, because they've all gone to the point of no return of all my cloths. There we go. That's that. And then that's that. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, it's not so well. It's definitely cooling down the further north we go. Oh, David, I'm so gel. I'm so gel. It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. So nice. I've never been, well, apart from the dodgy cruise, I've never done a cruise ship. I bet it's fabulous. I bet it is fabulous. Especially because the food's good and stuff. I mean, it'd be terrible if the food were awful, wouldn't it? Now, I have got an image to put on the top of this, because obviously I don't want to overstamp on the top of this. This is just backgrounds. So all these images are just backgrounds. And a lot of times when you're doing something like this, you get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm not sure about that, don't know if it's working. Keep going, because that's the thing with stuff like this. You don't stop until it's you know, at some points you think it is, I hate it, it's rubbish, I hate it. But just keep layering, honestly, because it just builds and starts looking more and more interesting. What I love with this stamp is layering back over it, but don't layer in the same position. Make sure you're moving your stencil, sorry. So the stencil is hitting a different position. And this time I'm going to go in with a white gesso. So I've got the Dina Wakley white gesso. Okay. Oh, are you poorly, David? Watching the waves in the sky. Oh, David, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I'm gel. Yeah, and I suppose when there's nothing else you can do apart from, like when you're at sea, apart from chill. That's just adorable. It sounds ace. It does sound really, really good. I would like to try and get in on one of these crafty ones. And it's not, there is a few companies do them as well. There we go. Now white. So the white gesso, stippling that over the top. Okay. And then while this is wet on my stencil, see, now it's the layers. Can you see those layers coming through now? I might still go in with a black. I'm terrible for that though. I mean, I am terrible. Sometimes I know I shouldn't. I know I should walk away from the layer of black, but I can't help it because I love the layer of black. Now I'm going to go over, with this one, clean my stencil over the top of this layer. And I do love this layer that I've done, but let's see what it looks like. Let's see what happens. So just cleaning the stencil off over the top of this layer. And I know I'm going off on my tangents as ever, but it's because I like to do multiple things. You see, and I think that's really interesting. Even though that's subtle, I really, really love that. I really love that you start seeing underneath. Do you know what I mean? That makes me super happy. I really like that. I haven't ruined it. Phew. I haven't ruined it. Oh, Sharon, yours has just come back round. Oh no, Sharon. Oh, sorry, Sharon. I've only literally, your message has just come back round. Oh, Sharon, that's scary. I hope, I hope you're feeling okay, my love. And at least so they're fitting a stent in for you. So hopefully that'll make you feel okay and stable. Oh, Sharon. Oh, I'm glad you're still, you're able to tune in, Sharon. That's really nice. You're able to tune in and watch. I like that. Hopefully, our lovely Sharon, you've been able to listen to all the chat, join in with some of our fabulous waffle. Because that's a nice thing, isn't it, with a group. Like, I'm obviously chunnering on, doing my demo, but then you've got all the lovely gang chatting on, telling you all sorts. So I really hope that's making you feel nice as well. Oh, right, okay, oh yeah, germs. Well, let's face it, I mean, we can't avoid the germs, can we, David? What is it? What bug have you got, David? What bug have you got? Oh, that sounds nice, Ali. Oh, Ali. Cigarette and a cup of tea, 5 a.m. watching the mist rising. It's a little cruise ship wearing through the Mississippi. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Ali, I love Mississippi. We drove, when we did our American road trip, we drove down Mississippi. And, oh my God, I loved it. My best holiday of my life was that. Oh, no. Oh, our poor prig. It's a shame, isn't it? But at least she's comfy, cosy, you know, well looked after. Right, next layer. This is where I'm bad because I want to go black. Even though part of me is like saying, no, do blue. Do a blue because you've got blue in there. But I have got black in there, you see. But I should just do a blue layer rather than going black. Because like, I've got a really nice turquoise. Oh, black. Oh, black. Oh, dear. Back to cough and cold. Oh, David. It's rubbish, isn't it? It's rubbish. That's so rubbish. Yeah, we are a hotbed of germs. I tell you what, though, I mean, let's face it, we're better than it used to be, isn't it? You know. Now, let's squish that out. Oops, a bit too much. It's a lovely colour, is this? This is a cadence, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm just layering at the minute. So, but keeping moving this. Keep moving the stencil. And you can see I'm going for the slightly smaller circles now. Well, not circles, blobs. My slightly smaller blobs, okay? Resistance is low. Blue. I love that, Sam. Blue. Stay away from the black. I find it very difficult. Every time I'm crafting it, it's like, I'll just use a little bit of black. It's like, oh, just a little bit. I need to sort this out. Every time I do this, it hurts. Alright, squish, squish, squish. And I love it. I adore this. And you do wonder, don't you? You know, you spend all that time doing this stamped background and then cover it all up with paint. But there is something ridiculously satisfying about this. And it's interesting how There's no way I'd have done this once upon a day. Once upon a day, this would have absolutely terrified me. Now I love it. Now I don't even care what I did at the bottom, because now I love doing this bit, you know, because I just adore this, and I adore seeing there's a bit of pink, then a bit of white, and I love that. I love that you're falling into it, and it's up to you which way around you want to do it. Maybe you go first with the dark blue, and then the pink, and then the white. So the dark blue isn't the dominant one, you know. It's up to you which way around you actually do this. I like that dominant one being on the top, and then just seeing the other ones, because I think it adds that depth to it, you know, where you really, really are seeing all the layers. And now, I mean, the stamp background, that isn't dominant anymore. It's all background, you know, which is really, really interesting. And you can always add another layer, you know. But the nice bit about this, I know that I'm bringing my stamped image in. And I know my stamped image, when I bring that in, it will start, this is where the detail is going to be. The stamped image is actually where my focus is going to be, you know. So it's going to be her, because she suits that background. So I know that is going to be the main part of this story. Or even the little heart. I think the heart looks really cute. The heart looks really cute on that pepper. It's a little girl though. Well, that's drying, same. So we're going to take this, we're going to clean that stencil off on this one. Or in fact, let's do it on that pink one that I've already started. Oh, that's such a shame, David, that it hit you both yesterday. Oh, that paint's dried quick. That paint has dried on there. So I'll have to give it a spritz later and clean it off later. That is dried completely, but that's okay. It's okay. Love that. Okay, to one side. Let's clean that little brush like this. And then let's give this a cheeky little spritz. Clean my mat. Sort of. I am really struggling with what day it is today. I was convinced today was Wednesday. It's Thursday though, isn't it? Convinced. I've really lost a day this week. And I hate that. It is funny as well, like now when I walk the dogs, because I'm getting to know more people, it's taking me longer and longer to walk those dogs, because I end up bumping into people and chatting. Oh my gosh, so many people. Look at that when you put it on black. Now, I love that. As soon as you put it on black, boom, it just pops. It frames it. Doesn't that make a difference? It just looks so effective as soon as you put it on that black background. And obviously I can still see the images underneath. The images underneath are, even though you think, well, you've just covered all that up, but ultimately that's adding the interest, you know. All of that underneath is the bit that's what draws you into the image. Now I am going to glue this on here. Oh Pat, I'm so pleased you're sorted. I'm glad Mandy's been able to help. It does look really cool, doesn't it? Now just glue this in situ like so. And I know I've decanted. I'm using my my indigo blue grab and go, but actually you'll notice that we're quite flowy, that glue. It's because it's actually the pink frog. I've decanted this into my indigo blue bottle because I really like the indigo blue bottle. It's such a good bottle, so I have, but it's a very flowy glue, is that one. See, now here, can you see that black is still moving? And that is because it's VersaFine Clair on a paint background. It just doesn't want to dry on it. And that is why I stopped using it on that painted background. You can use VersaFine Clair on a painted background, but if you need it to be drying nice and quick, so you don't smudge anything, emboss it, heat emboss it, because that is going to work. That's gonna seal it nice and quick. I mean, I think it's drying now, but it's yeah, it takes its sweet time. So on a painted background, it's not the ink pad to be going for. Okay, so just cut that down. So you've got that really cool background. And I love that. That looks so different now. Look at my cutting. As soon as you put it on black, it just transforms it. And that looks like a background that's taken me forever, doesn't it? It looks like there's so much going on there, that it's really in depth, that it's got loads and loads of different things, you know? But actually, it's just a bit of stamping background and then later your stencil. That's all it is. And it just makes it look really, really effective. And then all I'm going to do is bring on one of our fantastic little characters. I am going to matte and layer her to lift her from this, but colouring her in, dead easy. I am using, and let me show you, because I've decanted my lovely pens, so my clean colour pens, I have put them in storage. And I've put them so they can stack, so they're going to be like this. I've redone, it's one of my deco trays, and I've put all my clear colour pens in. I love my clear colour pens, but because I've spilt them everywhere, and there doesn't look as many now in that storage. It's like, oh, it don't look as many. But I've got all my pens in there, and I'm also using the Winker Stella, because I love these. Because your Winker Stella are the ones, and I know we had these on the website, these are the ones where you've got that shine in them. So they've got that bit of glittery goodness going on. So you can mix and match your inks. So obviously I'm not going to make you watch me colour in loads. I did have a swatch for these. I've put my swatch somewhere safe, because you do need a swatch for these, your clear colour pens. The clear colour pens are lovely. Do they? Clocks go back tonight. Oh, gosh. Hold on a minute. So clocks go back. Oh, that's good. So I've got an extra hour. Oh, I like that. Yeah, definitely do your swatch before you put them on. I am not. My strength is not colouring faces. I go for wrong colours all the time. And they either look jaundiced or like they've been burnt on the deck of a ship. Look, because she looks jaundiced, doesn't she? Seriously, that's... Oh, no, she's way too pink. See, every time, I'm really bad at faces. It's because I've no patience. I'm always... Oh, she don't look that bad, actually. She's quite cute. I love her little face. I think she's so bonny. But the way I'm colouring, I am not a colourist of face. It's not being... I just rush. Okay, and then I am not going to colour all of her in. But I wanted to make a start. Let's do her hair bright pink. Because why wouldn't you have bright pink hair? Especially when you've got flowers growing out of it. She's got flowers growing out of her hair, which I just think are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, yes. Winker Stella. I mean, these are beautiful. Yes, Sylvia. Crafter's Companion, because I did a range, didn't I, William? And absolutely, they are like, yeah, they're like the Winker Stellas. Now this one has got, it's silver, so you've got a bit of silver, but it's the sparkle in it. You probably can't see that, but it's actually got, yeah, you can't see with mine, but that's got sparkle in it, which is gorgeous. But I'm going to put that underneath, and this cardstock, I'm not sure if I'll be able to move stuff with it, the ink, because I don't really want grey. I wanted to colour over it, but I quite like... Oh, I stopped talking then. That makes change for me, doesn't it? I wasn't going to do grey, but I quite like that. I quite like that with a pink. I think that looks quite cool. See, it really knocks the pink back though, doesn't it? Because that's silver, because the silver is very greyish, a greyish silver. Quite like that though. There we go. And then, and it really, the sparkle in these is just gorgeous. It is just lovely, lovely, lovely. What, did you have a little panic over RH? Winker Stella. Yeah, they're really cool. Love Winker Stella. I look, Kuretake are just amazing though, aren't they? I mean, they're such a good brand. Possibly the best. And look at the way it blends. I mean, oh, I love doing this. They're just gorgeous. Aren't they beautiful? The ones with the storage. Now, I've had to decant some of my pens that I originally had in that storage to put my my clear ones in. They don't come in that storage, unfortunately. The other pens that were in there, they were the ones that I used to demo on Create and Craft, the decor time, and I think you can get them in like the range and stuff. And to be fair, I know they are cheaper pens, but I was chatting about these the other day with our abs, and I was saying I know they're cheaper, but actually they were really good pens, you know. They're especially like your alcohol ink ones. They were good. They didn't run out on me. I think the only ones that ran out on me were the which were they? I think like the metallic ones. But the Winker Stella are brilliant. I love them. And I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you the blue, the shimmer and the shine. Well, I'll try and show you. I wonder. Look at that shimmer and shine. Isn't that good? Proper shimmer and shiny. Winker Stella are gorgeous. They're gorgeous pens. And you can either get, so that's the silver or the gold. Where's the gold gone? That's the gold. So that one, because it's got a clear lid, that's clear, but that one has got the silver in it, I do believe. So you can get the ones that are clear with the silver or clear with the gold, or you can get the coloured ones that also have sparkle. So like that has sparkle in it. That's the blue. So you do want to be giving it a shake. And that's a gorgeous blue. And this is such a nice colour. That blue is just delicious. Let's pop that on. And it's got a really, I mean, it's Kuretake. So obviously that brush tip is going to be perfect. And that's, I think, you know what? When it comes to pens and your different quality of pens, that can sometimes be the difference. Sometimes it's not the ink. It's the actual nib that you're working with, because a nib can sometimes just give up. You know, you've used it a few times and then the nib just gives up. But when it's a good quality pen, then your nib is going to last longer. Now, I actually, oh, there it is. I wanted this. No, I didn't. I wanted this. Because I want the white, okay? Now, that is the Kuretake white ink. Now, this, your little pot of your white ink, and let me just show you. Have you been listening to that, David? Oh, it's good, isn't it? It's good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Oh, I've been listening to so many books. I get through so many books. But yeah, I love it. And actually, David, since you told me about the library books, oh my gosh, I listen to about 3 a week. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I listened to a book the other day, and I'm not sure that people will agree with this statement, but I thought it was a beautiful statement. Well, a beautiful word. And, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to find a brush with a point on it. I can find a decent point. Hold on. I'm rummaging. I do apologise. I have a good brush and then it seems to disappear again. You know what I mean? It goes into my pot and my pot seems they just seem to disappear in there. Now this stuff, you only need a tiny bit of this. It's just amazing stuff. And you can water it down. So it's up to you. It's up to you how much you want to water this down. I mean, realistically, I should be giving that a bit of a stir before I do this, because I want to be able to get it, you know, because obviously you can see it needs mixing. So really, before I decant any, you should mix it. But this is lovely ink. This is that Kuretake white ink. So it just allows you to, I mean, you can draw with it, you can paint with it, you can work with it, you know, with your nib pen, if that's what you're doing, if you're dipping. It's just a lovely, and because you can water it down, you can use it for washers if you want to. You know, there's tons of ways that you're going to be using this. As usual, I'm looking for something to scoop this onto so I don't waste any of my ink. Let me just put this on here so I'm not wasting. I like rolling. Oh, you can't see because I'm zooming too far in. Let me just... Yay! Joanne is as well. Joanne's part of our little library book gang. That's going to be our next thing, isn't it? We're going to have to start recommending books that we've listened to each other. Yes, we are. Because, I don't know about you, but sometimes it's just like, there's so many to choose from and my brain just, oh, it's blown because there's so many to choose from. And I listen to almost anything. So, we'll have to do that. We're going to have a part, we're going to have a part on our group that's books. We're not going to have a separate group because I've already too many groups to even remember what I've got, but a bit that's book recommendations and then the books we've listened to and we can, oh please, because honestly, it's just like, and I do actually give up on them sometimes. I didn't used to, but I've started doing now because sometimes, you know, if either the person narrating, if I can't stand their accent, or if it's just like, this is just painful, I can't listen to this anymore, then I will stop listening now because there's just too many books to listen to suffer a bad one, isn't there? This is my decision now. Yeah, I did not the last book, the one before. It did a quote in the book, and I don't know if this will resonate with people, but I thought it was rather an interesting quote, and it said the person you know, telling the story said God created humans and then humans created God, and I thought that was rather profound and quite, yeah, I thought, yeah, that resonates. I won't get into a debate, but I thought that was very, yeah, quite a nice observation, that. Now, what you'll see, back to crafting. I love that. I'll try and, oh yeah, David, can't they? Some narrators I can't listen to. But we're all the same, aren't we? There's some accents that'll drive us insane. Or the way some people say some words. I mean, I know that my accent used to drive people bonkers. And the way, like, I couldn't say little, little, because little I always used to, I think I say it different these days, but I don't know. When I used to say little and people would be like, you say lickle. And I thought, and I could never hear myself say that, quite frankly. And I know I used to drive people insane. They used to think I was trying to be cute. I wasn't. Now then, this. I don't know. No, it wasn't American Gods, the book I'm reading. It is What I Know of You or something. I can never remember titles, but I really like that quote. I thought it was a good one, isn't it? I thought it was a good one. Love that statement. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Oh, it gives you something to think about. Oh, gives you something to think about on a Thursday afternoon, eh? Like there ain't enough. Now, because the ink underneath it is water thingy, reactive, it means the white ink is picking up the ink. So, if it's a water reactive ink that you're working on, it'll drag the ink up. If I was working on the paint, because the paint is dry, that isn't water reactive. So it means the white ink, did I clean it up? The white ink wouldn't change on that. So on that, it's going to remain crisp. So if you work, so it's all dependent, your surface that you're working on will affect the results that you're getting with your white. So, and that's just the way it is, because obviously if it's water reactive and this is a wet ink over the top of it, but I love this ink. It's just a really good bright white, and I do like the fact you can decide if you're how thick you want it, how strong you want it, so you can water it down if you want, or keep it really nice and bright white. Oh, I've started now, haven't I? Doesn't that look nice though? I really like that. I love, now I've started this, so let me see if I can do it a bit quicker and not be too thingy. I tell you what, I mean, I should be able to talk and do this at the same time, but for some reason. Now, if I were using my nice longer brush, my thingy brush, and this is where our lovely Sylvie has to fill in the gaps, the thingy one, it holds the paint better, doesn't it? So I get more paint for my book. I want to say a trigger brush, but that's not right. What's it called? And now I can't look up to see if you're answering me, but you all know what I mean. The long one. There we go. I was doing a paper last night that were all overlapping circles. I was really liking doing it and then realised it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I think both me and Mandy do end up working till silly times. And then I really slept in this morning though. See, normally I'll work till late and then still wake up. That's the one, riggers. Everyone's saying riggers at me, thank you. What did I try and call it? Yeah, but this morning, normally I still wake up early and then just feel awful. But this morning I didn't. I did not wake up. It was like, oh, how have I managed to sleep? Well, obviously I needed to, but... And it was so cosy in bed with my girls. The girls. My little, there we are. There, doesn't that look nice? Finishing touch. Done it? Doesn't that look good? Love that. Yeah, the rigger brush is that would work way better for this, quite frankly. But that's back in my box. Oh, it's there actually. I can even see it. I should have used that. Anyway, okay. So beautiful, isn't it? Low power mode. Bear with everyone. I need to just plug my iPad in, or else we're disappearing, and it's all sliding back down again. Hold on. Da, da, da. There we go. There, okay, so that's it. Now, I love that. Doesn't that look good? And that's just a background. So that's just background. Layering our stamps. Obviously layering the stencils. Stencil. It's only layering one stencil. And now bringing our lovely little image over the top, because she is gorgeous. But we do need her to pop. I know I haven't finished colouring her in, but because of time... because I have been churning for quite a while, haven't I? So because of time, I'm just going to layer her up with a capital H. So what I'm going to do is, rather than just cutting out a mat and layer, let's use the stamps, because that's what these are for. You know, they're for creating layers, they're for creating patterns. Oh, thank you, I'm so pleased you like it, Terry. It does look, isn't it funny? It's just keeping going with something like this. You know, it's just, oh, that's it. Come on, phone. That's it. Oh, it's having a wobble again. Come on, little thing. It's hating life again. It's my phone. It's just keeping going and just believing it. And layer, just keep layering. It's going to be okay. So... these stamps. So these are the stamps. So what I'm aiming for is I want to create a background for her that's going to allow me to mat and layer, but I don't want it just to be a regular mat and layer. So let's use one of these to do that. So choose a piece of card first of all. So let's get a blank piece of card to stamp onto. Now, obviously when I'm using these stamps, I don't just, as a rule, stamp, you know, as they are. What I love about these, if you don't clean the stamp, you can get some really interesting backgrounds. I am so sorry, my focus is doing that weird thing again. It's my iPhone, and I don't know why it does this. It's on autofocus, and it's just so annoying. But as soon as you put her on, look how good that background is. So perfect. Even on the darker one, she works. You know, I'd prefer it on the lighter one, but even on the dark one. And it's so nice having these for your backgrounds. It's really interesting. Like the gorgeous heart. I mean, even black and white, I think that looks really good. It just looks so good. See, I think on her own, she falls into the background too much. I think it's just the background for me is too busy. So I want her to pop more, and for her to pop more, I need her to be on something, because otherwise with that background just being so much, she gets lost. However, there would be a way of doing it. If I put her on there, I'd do a drop shadow. If she had a drop shadow, that would help lift her. So I'd paint round her to, you know, to help her pop. But as it happens, we're going to do one of these. Now, I want to create something that the colour is going to mix and match perfectly with my background. So what I'm going to do, let's start on a plain piece of card. And I promise I won't craft for another hour. I promise-ish. And then let's pick, I think I'll pick a pink because that's pink underneath. I can use anything now. You know, I can use Versifying Claire's, I can use my archivals, I can use Lisa's, and I have been using all of these. You know, I've got all of these out because this is what I've been playing with. I've been using all the ink pads. And it's funny actually, because I was saying the next workshop is about experimenting with your ink pads, because I think it's something really nice, experimenting with your ink pads just to see what they do and the differences. I really, really like that. So, water, bear with. Water is brilliant. Yeah, absolutely are, Sylvia. Somewhat more solid because you want it to pop. And because I want a solid background, I'm going to go for Versifying Claire. Versifying Claire, if I went archival, let me show you the difference. Sometimes archival, it's not going to give me as solid a print as a Versifying. I obviously always get my stamps dirty. I know that goes without saying. But there's always some on my stamp. There's always either, you know, a crumb or a paper or something. That's just going to add to your print. So, and if you use a stamp platform, you're going to be able to get some really interesting layers with this. And I will do, I've already done recorded a little video just doing different patterns with these. And I will pop that out for the weekly wow. So I'll get that edited, I'll get that out for the weekly wow. So, just stamping, okay? This is for your thingy, first of all, archival. So with your archival, now with these stamps, I haven't just done a solid, I've done the sort of crinkly edge. Now, you can see with archival what it's done, and I kind of like this. Can you see the movement of the ink? You've got the swish where the actual ink pad's gone round. You've even got, you know how I said that mine's always dirty? Mine's got, Lucy, this has got some dust on it, but I quite like that because that isn't a flat background. It's a real textured background, and obviously I love that. I think it looks really cool. However, that has still got ink on it, so let's spritz it. Now, your archival, it does dry. It dries permanent, but let's see what we can get. Okay, because archival, you can do different techniques with archival. They are, again, such good quality ink pads. So, and I love it because this hasn't been cleaned, so it has got ink from the last one. The cardstock I'm using, I'm not sure what it is. I love that. And again, look at the texture on it. It's really interesting, really beautiful textures. The texture will be something to do with the cardstock as well, because the cardstock doesn't really like water that much, which means sometimes getting a cardstock that doesn't like water much is really cool because it reacts. So this is where it's darker, is where the water's reacting with the card, and it's really, really interesting. And you see your stamps have got those like cutty in bits, which because I didn't want it perfect, because obviously we've got stamps like that out, you know. But as I say, I wanted my own. It is funny, isn't it? Because it's like when you make stamps, but you're also a stamper and you've got a lot of stamps, but it's like, well, I just want to use mine now. I know that that's going to be all pink, but it's archival, it's dried. It's not a big deal. Okay, now, swap the stamp over. Let's show you VersaFine Clair. I'm not going to use, for this demo, I'm not going to start pattern building and doing loads of different stuff, because that'll take me off in another hours and hours worth of crafting. I mean, yesterday I did spend literally all afternoon just playing with layers. So it's a, you know, when I go down that line, that is it. It's just gonna go on forever. Yeah, I love the second one. Interesting, innit? Looks interesting. I love that. For some reason, I get Brig's hair in mind. Sharing is caring. Oh, there's so much you can do with these stamps. Now, can you see? Obviously, there's movement in the stamp, but then there's a blob there that isn't part of the cutty out bit of the stamp. That's just a bit of something on the stamp. And that always happens with my stamps. My stamps, I always pick stuff up. There's always blobs but it's okay. Now, this time we're doing VersaFine Clair. And as you will see with your VersaFine Clair, that's the blob on the stamp. Can you see the blob? Looks like it's got a spot. It's just muck on my stamp. There you go, gone. But I kept it on because it's a bit of texture. But you can see the difference. So your VersaFine Clair, it's going to give you more of a solid stamp and more of a solid print. And so when you're working with a stamp that is a solid stamp, I absolutely love my VersaFine Clair. However, because it's a really juicy ink pad, and I love it because obviously it lets me get this. But saying that, I could now overstamp on this one with a different colour, which would then allow me to layer. So they both give me different possibilities, and there's different reasons I'd use both. And I think that's the nice thing about your inks. You've got, and if you're like me, you've got thousands of ink, well, hundreds of ink pads. So use them, you know, and experiment. I really, yeah, it does look like, it almost looks like a little heart. It does actually look like, yeah, it does look like an eye. I can almost see a face in that cube now. So, for the background, let's have a look at my colours. So that pink, love that, but it's quite dark for that, but I think it would work. However, that pink's quite good, but for that background, meh. But I quite like that pink, actually. I think that's kind of cool. This is a problem now. It takes me 3 hours to decide on my pink. I'm actually going to go back. Oh, but then again, bear with. Because we've always got our pickled raspberry, haven't we? Always got a bit of pickled raspberry. Now, distress. So obviously your distress will, of course, everything, they'll all work. Even your StazOn will work. StazOn will just dry quick. And StazOn again is like a drier ink pad. So with a drier ink pad, sometimes your print isn't as solid. Now then, with this, let it squidge in. And this is just the easiest. Now, Distress Oxide, beautiful. That's the one. Love it. But that is quite a plainish background, but I like that. But again, I like this because it's just blocks, spritz. When you're using your distress, especially if you're using your distress, always spritz it. Because this obviously has got ink on it, and you will definitely get a second print with this. Definitely. I just want to play with stamping now. There we go. Look. I love that. Look at that. How cool does that look? Because there's just so much going on. It almost looks like a starry background, which I love. I love that. Okay, background. So loads and loads you can do with these. I just adore stamps like this because they're worker stamps, you know, they're workers. I'm going to cut this one out. It's that one I'm going to go for this. I'm going to hope I like the colour when I put it on. Probably won't, because I generally fall out with things. I probably then wish I'd used that one, so I'm going to cut them both out. and then put them next to each other and then decide. When normally I'm stamping these, something like this, I'd stamp and then I'd always have scrap card to do second generation next to me. Always. Because then you're building up your layers, you're not wasting anything. Then second generation, you will definitely use those. They're going to be your base to work on. And definitely play. Maybe that will be my challenge. Maybe my challenge is going to be, oh, honestly, my brain, it's like, oh, we can do this, oh, we can do that. It's like, really, Leonie? And then I forget what I'm meant to be doing because I'm off. I'm off on one of my random tangents. I've got a list as long as my arm. Alright, cutting around the wobbly bits. I've got a list longer than my arm. I don't even know what day it is. There. Chop, 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 chop. Perfect. Okay, let's have a look. I love it because now I can see out of the corner of my eye all these backgrounds that I've got. All of these. It's like, look at all of these backgrounds. There's so many. But they're all waiting. They're all waiting for the moment of glory where they're going to be used. Now then, let's have a little look. See. So that's my first one. Fades in too much with your skirt. Second one. That's better. Doesn't fade in with your skirt too much, but it fits with that background. It's Saturday. Oh, Sam, don't tell me it's Saturday. That's cruel. That'd really confuse me. See, now I've done this, I wish I'd have done blue, but I'm not going to do that because it's already 2:30. And I know I've been faffing for ages. So I'm not going to do another layer because that's just ridiculous. What I'm going to do instead is be happy with this one. And not, unfortunately, I will do that. I'll do it and then change my mind 50 times because, you know, that's the way it is. But that's the fun bit, isn't it? And you can do, I mean, you're never going to waste these. You just have them in a little stash. So you've got all your lovely little backgrounds ready to go. But I've missed what's Saturday. Well, I was saying I didn't know what day it were. And Sam said it's Saturday. So I'm presuming Sam is trying to make me think I'm on Saturday already. Which terrified me. Because it's like, I tell you what, oh, honestly, right. I was convinced we were on Hobby Maker at the weekend. It's not the weekend, it's next week. I was convinced. And then I was convinced that I were on with Art Inspirations and Personal Impressions. And then I realised it was actually all on Crate and Art Inspirations. And then I was like, Abs, have I got you the 30th or the 31st? And he was like, oh, I think it's the 31st. Oh, don't worry, Sam, don't worry. I forgive you for sending me off on another tangent. But yeah, and obviously Abs is like me as well, isn't it? So funny, so confused. I spend my life being confused. Now, there we go. Now it's deciding which way around. It did start like that, but I kind of like it on the side like that because I think that looks cuter. It's going to be on the side like this because it's cuter. There. Beautiful. Oh, and then my sentiment. Now, obviously, there are sentiments on the new collection, but I'm actually going to the old collection for the sentiments because, let's face it, the old collection, it all matches. Everything blends together. And you've got some really, really cool sentiments. So on that one, we've got Daydreamer. On this one, Make Some Art. Love that. Oh, I love these so much. On this one, I think you are wonderful. Beautiful. And then Dreamer. On this one, we've got She Is Loved, Determined, Strong and Invincible. So loads and loads of really cool sentiments. And actually this one could be the She Is, I think. Because that's nice, isn't it? She Is. And actually that's a little bit of a nod to the paper pad that I've just finished. So with this one, and I like the She Is. I think it's really nice. Like, obviously great for specific cards, but just really one of those that'll be really lovely on your journal pages, you know. And I think I like that. I think it'll work really nice for your journals and stuff. Just a bit of scrap white. These I would have liked, if I could be bothered, I would have liked to stamp them on black with white embossing powder. Oh, I've not stamped that very clearly, have I? That I would have liked that, but I'll be dead honest, I can't be bothered doing that today. But I think that does look good, and I think on this card that would look amazing. I have used the font that is one of my favourite fonts. I really like this one. I don't know what it's called, but she is determined. Let's have that determined, because it's good being determined. And it's sometimes really difficult to be determined, isn't it? Sometimes the determinedness leaves, done it. And I couldn't just put, you know, well, I could. Who would like a stamp set where it's just she is knackered? She is done. Done. I'm just done. What would if it was the She Is stamps? What would you like? She is over it. Oh, we could do quite a lot of She Is's, couldn't we? I want suggestions. That's the other thing, right? Suggestions on the website. The She Is. Or do you just want He Is? Or they? They are. But yeah, she is done with washing up. I mean, we could be positive, you know, that I have been positive on mine, whereas really, I mean, I am very cynical. So, you know, I do all these positive sayings when actually I'm like, one of my favourite things on the Insta is that, have you seen that that page where it's like, you know, really positive, but like, your day, something really, you know, like, oh, today couldn't get any worse or whatever, and like, it's like, yes, it could. It's like Eorisms, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm having a lovely day. Anyway, news alert. Oh, fabulous. Oh yeah, I'm not going to ask you again, Mandy, because I missed the answer before. She is work in progress. Jean, I love that. I love that. She is work in progress. Yes, we are always work in progress. Innit? No, I think this is the thing, Terry. And this is the thing. Anything is allowed on here. This is social media, and as long as our lovely gang doesn't get offended, I think we are. And you see, I would be tempted to do a printed version that is a bit like risque, because, and a printed one, you know, I think we could do a printed one that is more risque, you know. She's losing it. Yeah, happy, contented, feeling blessed, wild, mean, vengeful, snarky. Do you know what? Actually, I have used a few of those already, the nice ones, but losing it, I haven't used that yet. Vengeful. She is vengeful. Oh, I quite like that, actually. Snarky. I love that. David, I've put my clothes for 5 times, that's it. She's gonna get you. Oh my God, I like that as well. Right, she's fed up. Yay. See? Now, do you think I should do a collection of these? Did Lou Collins do one as well? Did she do a thingy one? Because thingy, I know, oh my gosh, I'm having a name blank. I know Thingy did. Thingy. I can see a face, but her name's gone out my head. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I know she did like cutting ones, But did she? I didn't know that. She's not crazy, just different. I like that. She is adventurous. Oh, see, there's loads of good ones. I'm going to go through them afterwards and pinch them all. She's addicted to Minecraft stuff. Yes. Exactly. Oh, did she do swears as well? See, I've always been a bit nervous about doing swear words, but actually, I mean, you know, I suppose if it's going on telly, shall I tell you for why? And this is terrible. She's over this. See, I think that'd be a good one. She is over it. I always think if I do swears, people will be like, oh, that Leonie, that's disgusting. I think I'm just scared of being judged. Dirty Gertie, thank you, Sam. Thank you. Yeah, Dirty Gertie, and they did proper swears. I mean, they went for it, didn't they? She's a robber of banks, Lillian. Lillian, I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's a robber of banks to pay for her retirement. Yes. Oh, right, that's it. I'm going to do some. We won't have them made into stamps. We'll just do them as printable card. Because I think that'd be kind of cool. Do you reckon? She's not to be messed with, Sue. I love that. Yeah, exactly. People don't like them. They don't have to buy them. Right, I'm doing them. Oh, Rizwana. Yay. Okay, I'm doing it. I think that would be fabulous. We can write what we like in our journals. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. She's in need of Scooby snacks. Oh, I love that, Vanessa. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Give me the Scooby snacks. There. But this one is She is Determined, which I think is quite fabulous. I need to finish colouring her in because that's annoying me. Stand and deliver. Yeah, I love that. She is a delicate princess with the vocabulary of a sailor. Oh, Rachel, I love that. You do nail it, everyone. I'm gonna go back through and pinch all of these. Is that okay? If you don't want yours pinched, let me know. Oh, Louise, have you showed us you on my art pages? And I can't work out what to do. Oh, I'm trying to do stuff because I'm still worried about my 13th favour. And I said, the songs are £30 not working. Oh gosh, that's scary. Which I hope not true as well, since something about my side. You're going to be fine. Oh, Eloise, we are sending all our love, my darling. We're sending all my love, and absolutely 70%. And you know what, Eloise, they tell you this now just because they have to tell you everything, but honestly, you've got a 70% chance, and anyway, they're, let's face it, they're good these days, aren't they, my love? My love. Well, our heart is with you. And yeah, it is difficult, isn't it? Yeah, our heart is with you. You have to do what's right for you. But if your mum and your sister are like, we can do this, we can do it together. You've got them on your side as well, my love. Stick them on a typewriter, we can copy it up. Oh yeah, of course, download it. Oh, I'm doing that, doing a download. She's craving violence. See, Lucy, that's my kind of girl. Yeah, that's my kind of girl. Right, doing it. Again, it's another one. All the things I've got on my list, and that's what I want to do this afternoon. Now then, my darlings, I've done it. So that is, obviously I just need to finish colouring her in. But how cool is that? How cool. All them beautiful layers. Oh, Sue's got surgery as well. Oh, April's going to be a month, isn't it? We'll be thinking of you, ladies. We'll be thinking, and we'll be sending you all our healing thoughts, my lovelies. Oh, Sue, it is scary, but I mean, they're getting better and better, aren't they? Now, my loves, that is very true. I'll tell you bad stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, please don't try. It's silly, Eloise. I was going to say, well, please try not to let it take over, but that's daft, innit? It's daft. I mean, how can you not let it take over? But but I'm really hoping you find other things to take your mind off it for now, because you've got a few weeks. So yeah, try not to worry about it yet. And they always say, don't they? I mean, you sitting worrying ain't gonna change anything, is it? You know, I know that's easily said than done. I am the master of worry. It's like, I know that. Rationally, your brain's like, yes, I know all that. However, tell this to stop worrying. I know, my love, I know. Oh, we are thinking of you. It's just, yeah, and to lovely Sue. Oh, is our Brit there too? Sorry, loves. I've just, well, the messages come through at different times. Now then, my lovely gang, I really hope you enjoyed that. It's been a right nice chat today. And yeah, our lovely Eloise and Sue, we are sending you our love. It is, yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. It's, yeah. So sending you our love. Oh, Opposite Impact Worth, which is only 40 minutes. That's really good. The best in the world also. That's good. And obviously we're sending big love to our lovely Sharon as well. Hey, gang. But we've got each other, so we'll keep each other chatting and try and keep each other feeling nice. Now, my darlings, I'm going to go. I'll probably start writing sweary messages. Shouldn't. I've got lots of work to do. But I really want to write. She is, yeah, she's proper feeling violent. I think that's the one. She's going to smash something up. She's definitely she is allergic to technology. That's mine. Oh. Right, gang, thank you ever so much. I'm going to stop chunnering because I'm gone into chunnering. Thank you ever so much for your company this afternoon. I really hope you've had a nice afternoon. I hope you've had a nice chat as well with each other and kept each other company for an hour and nearly 2 hours. Thank you ever so much. Obviously, if you love the new collection, you are making a £10 saving on that today. And it is so cool. I mean, our wonderful Zinski Art is just so ridiculously cool. So thank you ever so much. It's been absolutely wonderful. I will see you on Sunday. We got New Ciao Bella on Sunday. So we will see you on Sunday, 7 o'clock as usual. So please take care. Hope you come home from hospital very soon now, Sharon. I hope you escape. Continue having a good holiday, David, and break. Don't get too poorly. But have a lovely holiday. And everybody else, you take care of yourselves. And I'll